A nuclear war could break out any minute. That warning from North Korea's deputy ambassador to the United Nations. He told a UN committee Monday that his country has been subjected to, quote, an extreme and direct nuclear threat from the United States. The deputy ambassador also warned that all of the North American mainland is within their firing range. Things have been more than tense between the U.S. and North Korea thanks to increasingly tough UN sanctions.
North Korea is issuing a new threat of military action against the U.S. A state news agency says Americans should expect to face an unimaginable strike at an unexpected time.
Alert now on North Korea, now saying nuclear war could break out at any moment. It's claiming the U.S. is moving the needle toward a nuclear crisis. Quote, unless the hostile policy and the nuclear threat of the U.S. is thoroughly eradicated, we will never put our nuclear weapons and ballistic rockets on the negotiation table under any circumstance.
A well-known East Asian security expert has made an explosive claim that China is arming North Korea. Speaking on the Fox Business Network on Wednesday, Gordon Chang said Beijing is weaponizing the North, providing equipment and technology vital to the regime's weapons program. Chang, who is best known for his book The Coming Collapse of China, says the ICBMs test-fired by Pyongyang this year were transported by Chinese mobile launchers, while the regime's latest submarine-launched ballistic missiles were variants of a Chinese rocket.
I spoke with a North Korean official, Wolf, who reiterated statements that have been made publicly by North Korea's foreign minister that now is simply not the time from the North Korean perspective for diplomacy with the United States. This official telling me, and I'll quote it for you, before we can engage in diplomacy with the Trump administration, we want to send a clear message that the DPRK, that's North Korea, has a reliable defensive and offensive capability to counter any aggression from the United States.
The DPRK, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. I asked that official, who is the father of a young son, I said to him, are you frightened for your family with what you are seeing happening right now? And you know, Mika, what he said to me, he said, all my life I have felt threatened by America, and if there is a war, a nuclear war, he said, he believes that North Korea and the North Koreans could survive that. Mika?
At a meeting with Japanese officials in Tokyo, Deputy Secretary of State John Sullivan also expressed hope for diplomacy while acknowledging it might not work.
We must, however, with our allies in Japan and South Korea and elsewhere, to be prepared for the worst should diplomacy fail.
I think what it means for American policy, though, is we've just got to keep our eye on the ball. They are definitely getting close to the capacity to hit targets all over the continental United States. They said the other day, though, they wouldn't negotiate until they already had that capability. So time is running out. It has been running out, and it's landed in the Trump administration's lap. But nobody should be under any illusions that after 25 years and getting this close to the finish line, North Korea is going to be talked out of its nuclear weapons program. That is not going to happen.
Not going to happen.